Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are taking a behind-the-scenes tour of the most complex machine on Earth, you. From the very instant your eyes open to something as simple as taking a walk, we're going to uncover the hidden symphony of systems that power every single moment of your day.
So let's start right there. What does it actually take to just open your eyes in the morning? We're going to explore the incredible, non-stop work your body is already doing before you've even thought about coffee. It all begins with plugging you back into the world.
The second you wake up, it's like a floodgate opens. A torrent of data from the outside world just pours in through your senses. These are your body's high-tech sensors, and they're about to bring your brain fully online for the day.
Now, these are what we call your special senses, and there's a reason for that. They're all housed in these incredibly complex organs concentrated right up here, in your head, each with a direct, high-speed connection to your brain. Let's start with the one you're using right now, your vision.
The moment light hits the retina at the very back of your eye, two types of specialized cells, or photoreceptors, get to work. You can think of them as a team. You've got the rod cells, which handle all the dim, shadowy parts of your room, and then you have the cone cells, which process the bright light, the color, and all the sharp details. Together, they perform this kind of amazing biological alchemy, turning light into electrical signals that your brain can understand as sight.
Okay, so how do those signals actually get from your eye to your brain? Well, they travel along the body's very own information superhighway, your nervous system. This incredible network is made up of billions of specialized cells called neurons, and they act as these tiny messengers carrying every single bit of information.
You know, every thought you have, every sensation you feel, every movement you make is powered by a tiny electrical spark called an action potential. It's this super fast three-stage process where a neuron fires off its message and then instantly resets itself, all in a fraction of a second. This is the fundamental language your nervous system speaks.
All right, your senses are online. The brain is getting data. What's next? Fuel. Your body needs energy. So let's follow your breakfast and see how your body turns that food into the power you need for the day. And believe me, it's way more complex than you might think. You can think of your digestive system as this incredibly sophisticated factory, but it works in reverse. Instead of building things, it's designed to take them apart in 5 distinct stages. From the moment you take a bite, your body kicks off this amazing journey of moving, crushing, and dissolving your food to pull out every last drop of energy before getting rid of the rest.
Now, what's really cool is how targeted this whole chemical breakdown is. It actually starts the second food enters your mouth, where enzymes in your saliva immediately go to work on carbohydrates. Then, your stomach takes over, releasing a specific enzyme, pepsin, to tackle the proteins. And finally, the small intestine is like the grand finale, releasing a whole cocktail of enzymes to finish off carbs, proteins, and fats. And here's where the engineering just gets brilliant. The inside of your small intestine isn't a smooth tube. No way. It's covered in millions of these tiny, finger-like folds called villi. And what's their job? It's to massively increase the surface area, basically turning a simple pipe into this ultra-efficient machine for absorbing all that energy from your food.
Okay, so the fuel tank is full. Let's explore the incredible coordination it takes to actually get the engine moving. We're talking about something as basic as walking from one room to another. The whole process starts as a command in the brain and ends with your muscles in action.
This right here, this is the critical handoff point. The neuromuscular junction is that final connection where an electrical command from your nervous system is passed to a muscle fiber, turning a simple thought into a physical movement.
So what's actually going on inside that muscle? Well, if you could zoom way down to the microscopic level, it looks like a coordinated tug of war. Millions of tiny protein filaments literally grab onto each other and pull. As they slide past one another, the whole muscle gets shorter, and that's what creates movement. It's pure mechanical force, just happening on an impossibly tiny scale.
But that microscopic tug of war is incredibly energy hungry. It needs a constant, fresh supply of fuel and oxygen to keep going. And that is where two other massive systems have to step up and work as a perfect team: your heart and your lungs. They are the official delivery service for your muscles.
Okay, take a look at this number. 5 liters per minute. What do you think that represents? It's a measure of the incredible, non-stop work being done by the engine at the very center of it all, your heart.
That number is your cardiac output, and it really shows you the staggering power of your heart. I mean, think about it. The average adult has about 5 liters of blood in their entire body.
So what this means is that even when you're just sitting there, resting, your heart is pumping your entire blood supply through your whole body once every single minute. That's just wild.
And that classic lubbed-up sound a doctor hears with a stethoscope, yeah, those aren't just random noises. That is the actual mechanical sound of your heart's 4 valves snapping shut in a perfect synchronized sequence to direct that powerful, life-sustaining flow of blood.
Of course, all that blood wouldn't be very useful without oxygen. And that's where breathing comes in. It seems so automatic, but it's really just a clever game of physics. To inhale, your diaphragm muscle contracts and pulls down, creating a low-pressure space in your chest that just sucks air in. And to exhale, the muscle simply relaxes, the space gets smaller, and the air flows back out. It's an elegant and simple pump.
And this is where the real magic happens. Deep inside your lungs are millions of these tiny, balloon-like air sacs called alveoli. It's here, in a split second, that the great exchange happens. Oxygen, from the air you just breathed in, jumps into your bloodstream, and the waste, carbon dioxide, jumps out of your blood to be exhaled, all thanks to the beautifully simple process of diffusion.
So, when you step back and you put all of it together, from sensing the world around you, to fueling up with breakfast, to just moving across the room, what you really have is nothing short of a biological masterpiece playing out every single moment of your life. Think about it. From the simple act of seeing your alarm clock to taking that first walk of the day, all of these systems are performing in a perfectly coordinated symphony inside of you. They're not working alone, they are constantly talking to each other, collaborating every second of every day. So the next time you take a breath, or feel your own heartbeat, or just see the world around you, maybe take a second to remember the incredible internal orchestra that's making it all possible. The simple act of living really is an extraordinary event, powered by this amazing hidden world within.